Alright, this is officially 1 week into my surgery. I'm in recovery mode. I basically had my appendix removed. It was probably the worst experience in my life. The worst pain. A pain I did not wish it on anyone because, oh my god, I could not believe it. So basically, before the surgery, I had a stomach pain, like a stomach ache. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just a normal ache. It'll go away. But it didn't go away. It started getting worse. So basically, the pain started around my belly button. And the pain eventually spread it all the way to the right side of my stomach. And my god, I was in so much agony. I was sweating. I was throwing up. I was feeling nauseous. It was the worst experience ever. So it happened on the 14th of August this month. It started with a pain, and yeah, just from there, just went downhill. Because I was at work, and then I thought, no, I need to go home. Something's wrong with me. Went home, called my brother, and I said, I think we need to call 111. This is something serious, I reckon. And at that time, I wasn't aware of what appendix is or appendicitis. And yeah, got admitted to the hospital. Then had to wait for 2 days because I had to get my ultrasound done, which they did a scan around my stomach area. So look, here's the scar. You can see. And obviously tumor at the bottom, but I don't want to reveal myself too much. And I'm in a public spot as well, so I need to be careful. So yeah, basically the pain started, and then yeah, did the ultrasound. The lady was like, look, I need to double check. I'm pretty sure it is to do with the appendix, but I need to double check. So waited for like 6-7 hours. Next day went and done my CT scan. So I had to go basically in this platform. Here's a photo if anyone doesn't know what CT scan is. And then yeah, basically they confirmed, yeah, it's definitely your appendix, but they said, listen, Sonam, we can definitely cure this with antibiotics. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. But then I heard stories where it does come back 10 times worse. You could potentially rupture it, cause, further complications, like, get your other intestine, like, organs like infected, which I was like terrified. I was like, no way, I don't want to deal with that, because they said, look, yeah, it could come back in 3 weeks, a month, or even like a couple of years. That's what the doctor said. I'm like, well, that's not very reassuring, is it? And they weren't really giving me a direction like on what to do. Someone who sees a problem would usually just lead, okay, this is what you need to do. I didn't really get the direction. So yeah, it was tough. But then I just said, look, screw it, I'll just remove it. I'll worry about the recovery later. So I had the surgery on the same day after the CT scan, and thankfully, yeah, everything went well. Shout out to the doctors, surgeons, staff, nurses in the NHS. Honestly, they were super helpful. It was just, yeah, I had to kind of make a decision. So like, yeah, it's been 1 week after the surgery. I feel really good. And from my experience, I think, yeah, pain is horrible. So yeah, it does start from your belly button, spreads all the way to the right side of your stomach. So the main thing after the surgery is, if you're someone who's watching this right now, have appendicitis, and you're going to go through a surgery and you're in recovery mode, I advise you to walk. Get your steps, get outside, get 10,000 steps, walk as much as you can, because you need to pass gas in your stomach, making sure your bowels work, because that was my biggest concern as well. My stomach, my bowels not functioning. But luckily, day 2, I was able to use the toilet, and that's when I was like the happiest kid in the world. I was like, oh my god, you know what? Great news. From there, everything started clicking, everything started feeling better. It's 1 week in after my surgery, I'm feeling good. And yeah, like, I'm able to walk, enjoy the weather, do my normal tasks without worrying about my stomach. Of course, I'm still in recovery mode, I can't train, which is another thing I'm struggling with, because I'm a very sporty guy, I do jiu-jitsu just for like a hobby. Used to play American football. I like to lift weights, and not being able to do that kind of affected me in a way. But then look, I have no choice, like, I can't train. So the best thing I can do is get outside, enjoy the sun, just walk as much as I can. And of course, you want to eat foods that are like high in fiber, whole foods, and nothing processed. So yeah, this week my diet's been pretty good. I've been eating pretty good, and obviously I'm a regular gym goer as well, so not being able to train, that's been difficult. I'm going to use this couple of weeks to drop down the body fat level, because I saw some old pictures of myself last year when I went on a holiday to Ibiza, and I was actually lean, had six pack. I was in such a good position to go on a bulk, but I ruined my physique by being not disciplined with my food. Because what I did after the holiday was I went on a rampage with food. Like, I was eating 10,000 calories for like 2-3 days, eating Nepalese food, and from there my diet was mediocre, wasn't the best. And then yeah, I was still lifting weights, I was enjoying, I was happy, but I just felt like I could have done a lot better. So yeah, basically, once I recover, can't wait to train, follow a 5-day split you know, push pull legs, chest and back, shoulders and arms. I'm gonna start light, of course, like, you know, I've just had my surgery. Don't want to go too crazy and just go on this phase where I'm trying to get lean, you know, road to shredded. Let's just say that, road to shredded, you know, recovering from this appendix surgery. So there you go. But yeah, if you start noticing pains, guys, and it lasts a while, definitely get it checked out, because if you rupture your appendix, it gets very complicated. Thankfully, mine was uncomplicated. Could have been treated with antibiotics, but I just said, you know what, remove it, because I don't want to worry in 2-3 weeks time, oh, is it this again, and then just waiting in the hospital for so long. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.